Oh. This is how you do not set up the booth.
What's up, guys? If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're putting together a master's booth. So let's just walk through that real quick. So when you have your booth, you're going to have your bottom here with their straps. You can just sit on the ground. And you're going to have your top here that has...
Booth number one.
Booth number one, this is the top. Lay this on the ground. You're going to have a table topper, 2 corners, 2 feet, a bag of the cloth that will go on like afterwards, 2 bags of poles, 4 legs, and then a bin that has cards with information on it, Allen key with some screws, pens, a pen holder. If you need to clean your clothes, there's a thing to clean your clothes with, and then a lid for that. All right, so take those poles out of those 2 black bags, and you're going to start building your frame. So for the frame, this is what it should look like. Each pole has a corresponding number that will line up with another pole. So this is 3 and 3 and 4 and 4, and then down in this corner is...
Well, that's 3 and 3. The other one was 5 and 4.
That looks like a 3 from mine.
This is 8 and 8. So you just gotta match up the numbers.
Yeah.
7, 7, 6, and 6.
And if you notice that a number is wrong, like, hey, that's not a 3, that's a 5. Fix it, flip it around.
There you go.
And then you have your booth. Then we have to move on to putting on the feet with these screws and Allen key.
Next step. Okay, so in the bag that Ivy was just holding, there is a bag full of an Allen key thing and then Allen keys. So then you're gonna take the long one and you're gonna put it through the side here, like this. And then you're gonna put it in. You could probably hand tighten the first little bit of it, and then I suggest using the Allen key at the end to just make sure it's all snug. On the Allen key, it'll be the biggest one you're using. So with your hands, and then you get to a point, you can just take the Allen key and then just twist. You don't need to make it super tight, but just make it pretty snug. Okay, so that's good. So that's the side piece, and then for the feet, you'll have 2 pairs because you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. But you'll notice that the feet, you're gonna put the ring on the back. So the ring will be on the back. You can hold that in place, and then this little screw is gonna go in here. When the screw goes in, it should be flush. The other side is not flush. So if you were to do it the other way, your screw might be causing your booth to not be as flat. So then you can take that, kind of similar situation here. You can kind of tighten it with your hand at the beginning. Okay, so once you have got your sleeve on, you're gonna bring up the booth and make sure it works. It should work. There you go, so it's standing up. You might need to just adjust the legs a little bit. Do it standing. Hey Eden, do you mind helping me on the other side?
Absolutely.
Thanks, partner.
No problem, partner.
So yeah, just make sure it's...
Yippee-ki-yay.
There we go. So now the booth is actually straight up. You might need to like kick out the legs a little bit and adjust it. But look at that beautiful, beautiful background. We train pastors. What we do here at MCS, right? Flame. What's up? Just kidding. Okay, we have the banner now set up. Okay, the lid that we had before, the coach had put on the ground because the lid actually becomes a table, believe it or not. Everything else that you've pretty much put away, you could put it back in the empty bin. We have the other booth items that we'll have to organize on the table afterwards. So you know that these are the legs because they're not attached to anything else and they have no numbers on them. Okay? So you're just gonna put them in like so. Pretty simple. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. After that, this is the hardest part of the tabletop, is actually getting it properly in. I suggest focusing on one leg at a time. And that might have been my most successful table thing I've ever done. And then, before you close this off, you want to make sure that you put everything else you don't need in here. That's kind of useless. You're not going to need it again. Then you're going to put the tabletop inside, like so. By the way, this video is sponsored by Ida Maltby. It was her idea. Crazy. Okay, here we go. So, the final piece is this cover. It's really annoying, but it looks great once you do it. So, I'm just kind of. This is the part where it's like a blooper. Yeah, we're almost there. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, now this looks good, but it doesn't look great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch it to the edges, and we're gonna make sure that it looks tight.
You put it under?
Yeah.
Like me.
Okay, so then you can kind of slowly shuffle. You got like a double flame action going here. Okay, so there's the table. Okay, so next we're gonna show you what goes on the table, what it looks like. All right, so this is what the booth should look like. You should have cards for on college campus, then you should have cards for distance ed learning, and then you'll have some Tell Me More cards, which are blank right now, with some pens. We're actually doing an AirPod Pro giveaway this time, so for this giveaway, you should probably keep the AirPods Pro in the booth number 1 tub, and then keep it stored behind here, and we'll show you what that looks like right now. So if you come behind here, keep the AirPods and all your extra stuff in here, and then you can just, like that. Then yeah, you can stand behind the booth or you can stand off to the side, whatever seems more approachable. Have a great time. Last thing, for people to enter into giveaways, we ask them to do 2 things. Number 1 is this. They come over here to the QR codes and they have to follow the master's Instagram account. If they don't have Instagram, then tell their youth pastor to do it. They also have other QR codes here that they could check out. And then they fill out an info card, usually just name, grade, email, and phone number, and then they enter their name in for a contest. So if they do those 2 things, they will be able to enter in for AirPods this time. Maybe next time it's a t-shirt or a hat or something. Go team.
Right, and this is what the booth should look like. To take it down, you do everything that we just taught you, but backwards. Put it back in the thing, strap it up, and go. It stabilizes the phone and stuff.
Come to Master